Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening. Some of you I know, some of you are hello, neighborhood nurse. I said neighborhood nurse because it only came out new at first. But I know who you are. I know who you are. I'm just waiting for. If you guys, it was last minute that I even decided to go live, but I was talking to my brother from another. He's about to join us soon. And I was like, it's Wednesday. We could sip a little wine. Yes, I like ice in my wine. We could sip a little wine and we could talk about the shenanigans of Clarissa Shields and Rollie Romero. She's when does the delusion stop? Okay, so I'm waiting for my brother from another Forgive My Brooklyn to join, and we're gonna go live. Look, get you some wine. I don't know if you're coming home from work or you work from home, but get you some wine. Pull up. We're gonna, just shoot the shit for a couple of minutes. And while we wait for my brother from another to join the live, let me also say that tonight at 7 o'clock p.m. me, Auntie, will be on in the studio with the Rec Boys. They stream live on all streaming platforms, and make sure that y'all tune into that at 7 o'clock. I'll be talking about like my journey, what's my plans with Auntie, what do I want to do with Auntie, how I created Auntie, etc. So if you guys have time and you don't feel like if you feel like being flooded with me, I'll be live here and at 7 o'clock. So again, I'm waiting for, and if you while you have the opportunity, also be sure to follow Forgive My Brooklyn over here. You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn. Let me get a statue and an apple if you from NYC. But let me get a blade if you from Brooklyn. How about that? How about we do that? Remember, for those who've been in my live before, remember, Aunt C don't know everything, how to do everything. Remember, I be asking about what be going on over here, what's the numbers over here, what's the numbers over there, so y'all got to help me, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and bring my brother from another on. He's in here. Y'all, I told y'all got to help me. I'm invited. I don't know what's going on. I think I invited him. No? Help me, y'all. Try help. Oh, okay, yeah. I was like, wait a minute. You listen. We old folk.
It was something. It's something came up on my screen that said "Go live together." Like we could have did it on both pages, but I don't know what happened.
I told you.
I never seen that before.
But I was trying to tell you, you don't be listening to me. We in this together, and you don't be listening. I said we could go live together.
I tried it, but
this is not Instagram.
Then I saw the. Hold on, why is my camera not on? What just happened?
And Instagram or Facebook, you can't do that, but on here you can. Hi y'all, we trying to get it to right. Y'all know we old people. We Gen X, and we trying to get it to right. Forgive My Brooklyn. He turned 50 last year. I turned 50.
My camera won't come on.
Oh, you were just on the camera a few weeks ago. So we trying to figure this out. See, look, he can't even get his camera. He was literally on camera. Whatever you're doing, stay there. Don't do nothing else.
Yeah, it said go live together, but then I saw the invite, so I just clicked the invite. I was like, forget it.
Next time, click the go live. We'll be live again. Thank you, Kimberly Thomas. You love my content. Say it with some coin. Wait a minute, look, I'm trying to act like I know what to do. Say it with some gifts, right? Is that what it's called? That people right? When all that stuff be appearing on their head, it'd be like hats and cowboy hats and everything. Yeah, send some, you know what I'm saying? I love all of y'all too, but you know what I'm saying? Tell me you appreciate me with a follow. Tell a friend to follow me. Auntie, aka Rod Diggs, and my brother from another Forgive My Brooklyn. Come on, we out here trying to look good. We don't have to want to run up on y'all Brooklyn style.
Y'all gotta tell us how to go live together. Y'all know how to do it. They know how to do it. They got to put us on.
No, they do be knowing. They be knowing what to do or whatever. But that's all right. We live and we're gonna get right into it. Hello, this is Wind Down Wednesday, and I like to talk about delusional ass Clarissa. Now, I don't think Forgive My Brooklyn is like much of a anti Clarissa as we are, me and my page. But
let me be clear. I don't use there's a number of reasons I don't usually talk about Clarissa. One, it's enough sassy ass Negroes on TikTok talking about black women's business.
That's true.
So I try to stay out of black women's business.
Right. That's true.
Because there's enough of that. I see it in my feed all the time. I'm like, this is crazy.
But then you got to actually, I'm going to be real. I'm not going to even be nasty. I'm working on a better me. I was about to say, you said black woman business, but some people think they mine. So if they think they're a man, then can't you talk about them? I'm just asking the question. Some people think they're a man.
But prior prior to me seeing her talking to Ocho Cinco and
Shannon Sharp.
and to Shannon Sharp, I may have disagreed with that. But she's out of her rabbit ass mind. It don't make no sense.
You know what happens? You know what happens to a tumor and a cancer? It spreads. And it keeps spreading. And because y'all not checking her, and Pat's not checking her, and her circle, whoever her circle is, made of patina boppers, I assume, is not advising her right. Because I thought she was playing, but she's dead ass serious.
Well, I mean, I've never watched a Clarissa Shields fight. So I don't know if she's nice. I know I check her. She's 18-0. So she obviously got some talent. She's winning fights. So I guess, you know, I guess when you 18,
if 18 of my fights is fighting, hold on, Elmo. I'm not saying this is her case. I'm just speaking hypothetically. I'm just saying, if 18 of my, not 18, she's 18-0. If 15 of my fights is fighting Elmo in Sesame Street Place, you know, and I keep winning, what is that to say too?
I mean, I don't know who she's fighting. I don't know women's boxing like that. So I'm assuming that she's fighting. They call her the greatest woman of all time. I'm assuming that she's fighting the other women.
See, this is why that's why I'm glad you're here. I want to correct you. They're not calling her the greatest woman of all time. First of all, it's only greatest of all time. She called herself the greatest woman of all time. She called herself. That's why that's why I'm glad we're doing this live. Nobody called her that. She called herself that. Past Venus, past Serena, past Layla Ali, shit, even past Angel Reese. She called herself the greatest.
I thought she was just talking about in boxing. So she was talking about Layla Ali mostly. I didn't include Serena and Venus and all of them in it. I thought she
didn't say greatest woman boxer of all time. She didn't say Wubbo.
This is true.
You know what I'm saying? She said greatest woman of all time. I just want you to know that she called herself that, and she has 4 moissanite chains to prove it.
Yo, oh shit. Have you ever watched her fight before? I've seen like little clips on here or whatever. I never watched her fight before.
I'm be real honest. I didn't even really know who she was until the whole Remy Papoose situation, and Remy blew it up. Shame on Remy. I'm so mad at her for that. And you know I love Remy, but I'm so mad at her for introducing us to this 15-minute fame whore, Clarissa. Now, after
your sound went out. I don't hear you. What just happened?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh my God, people, they don't pay attention. They don't pay attention to my promotion. They do not pay attention. Anyway, what I was going to say was I didn't know really of her. I started watching her when I knew of her. And then I was like, okay, she's a really good boxer. I mean, already in my head, for nothing, I was just like, you know, Layla, my girl, but she's good. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this is the new age, you know, whatever, I'm rooting for her because, you know, Layla Ali retired. But then when I started seeing the disrespect, you know what I'm saying, that a side chick or a mistress gives a wife, and, you know, I don't like females who act like they've been in relationships longer with the people. They've been in relationships for 7 minutes and they act like they know more than a person who was in it for 70 years. And so I started fucking with her. Then I was like, oh shit. And she disrespecting Layla Ali. So I stopped fucking with her. So as far as her boxing,
I saw when her and Layla was going back and forth, but I took that like, you know, this is boxing shit. You're going to talk shit. That's what they do. They talk shit. Everybody got to feel they the best. It's like rapping.
Yeah, see, you don't, it's deeper than that, bro. Like I'm saying, because you said you don't get, you literally, see, that's why, because you're a real nigga, you know what I'm saying? You don't really get into females' business, so you don't really know the ins and outs of what's going on. And so I do, because, you know, a lot of people watch my, you know, join me and, you know, watch me because of my, how I give the information about Clarissa.
When I seen her talking to Shannon and Ocho, you the first person I thought about. I bust out laughing. I was like, yo, I gotta holler at Rob. I was like, yo, I know Rob's gonna have a field day with this one.
Cause let's get into that. Can we get into that?
Yo,
okay, thank you. Wait a minute, hold on. Thank you, Yammy Tammy, Auntie. Your commentary is top tier. I'm sorry if you guys are saying something and I'm not reading it. Can I go back and read it? And I'm swear, you know, y'all know I like y'all and I converse with y'all, but I'm talking over here doing this. Auntie 50, go ahead. Forgive my broken. What you think of this shenanigan shit?
I think she get high. That's what I see. When I seen it, the first thing that came to my mind was, you smoke crack, don't you?
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack with Willie Lump in them. Cause what the?
She says she's more skillful than Rollie. And again, I've never seen her fight, so I don't know. Ocho Cinco seemed to agree with that she's more skillful than Rollie, but he doesn't agree that she can beat Rollie. How does she think that's possible that she's going to get in the ring with him and beat him? This just doesn't make sense to me. She's 18-0, but she got like 3 knockouts. Rollie is like 17-2 with 13 knockouts. He's knocking out grown-ass men that are also professional boxers. Why does she think she can beat him?
Right. Yeah, 17-2. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I thought she was playing at first. I really thought she was playing. I thought she was just talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, people talk shit. It's the same thing with Layla Ali. I thought she was just talking shit. I thought she was just like, okay, yeah, you know, I'm the greatest of all time. And I said, oh, you're like disrespectful with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, or you're delusional. Like really something. Oh, you're 730 for real. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, oh, you really think, because from my understanding, I was told that she tried to fight a man or she sparred with the man knocked her out or something, and then she tried to stab the man.
Oh, I didn't hear that one.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm just like, so you want to get, so you want to talk crazy. I get it. She's trying to put eyes on her, and that girl is an attention whore, an attention seeker, and she's trying to put all eyes on her, and she'll talk about whatever. She'll say next that she want to fight Mike Tyson in his prime. But I get all the attention she's trying to put, but I really thought that she was playing, but she's really serious about thinking that she could do it. I mean, the testosterone is testosterone.
Yo, I mean, and it might be Pap's fault. Pap might got a battery in her back. Like
let's pause. We're not gonna be all Brooklyn kind because Pap is from Brooklyn.
No, because I'm saying I don't know Pap personally, but I know dudes from over there. And it's a certain attitude from dudes over there, from his block, Smooth Hustler, all of them, Saratoga, and that's that area. They from the dark side. I get it. So
he the Bain Bridge. That's Bain. Okay,
yeah. So maybe he got her feeling herself like, you know, they say he knocked Homeboy out that Remy was messing with, which I tend to believe. Homeboy said it never happened, but I believe he put hands.
Ain't no footage. Yeah. And I don't even like Easy the Block Captain. I really don't. I'm not a fan of Easy the Block Captain, but ain't no footage of that.
He's a bird as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, I'm surprised. I don't know how it's no footage, but it had to be some type of confrontation. There's no footage of that either, so that's why it all seems strange to me.
I mean, truly, yeah, you know, and if Pap knocked him out, Pap knocked him out. But according to Remy said Pap ain't knocked him out and never knocked anybody out in a day in his life. That's what Remy said.
Well, Remy foul. I ain't fucking with Remy.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute, don't do that. That's what Remy said. Hold on. Remy said that he ain't never knocked nobody. And I'm just trying to say, didn't he say he knocked Uncle Murder out one time?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about all that. I don't know. Remy, I feel like that whole situation. I see I just made a comment on one of your posts. You was talking about Pap and Remy in one of your posts earlier. That whole situation to me is kind of strange because I feel like when it first went down, social media at large gave Remy a pass and didn't go hard on her. And then later on down the line. Oh, yeah,
you don't be in women's business.
Nah, they didn't.
They released, let me tell you something, bro, seriously, on some realness. They released hell on her. Like you a whore. You been a whore since from Castle Hill. You was a bop. Niggas been told Pap something. You a cheater. Yeah, he waited for you 8 years. He didn't do shit. Blah blah blah. She was catching that shit, and she was quiet. I have to say, I have to see. You know, I did the evolution of this. I have to disagree with you. She was quiet when they were saying something. She didn't say anything. She didn't say rather they fought, rather they didn't fight. She was still acting friendly with Pap, still showed up at a birthday party. All this time, not together. Still showed up at one of his birthday parties. She was quiet. What happened was Clarissa started getting on every radio station. Started playing Remy Ma like she dumb. You know what I'm saying? And then Remy started coming back to that. But anyway, because I'm just saying, my viewers want to know that. Right.
I think I said I ain't see it. I seen it lightly, but I ain't see it. I remember the picture with her and Easy under the Christmas tree. The shit was crazy.
They still dragging Remy. They like, you're the one who, ain't it Remy's fault? Didn't Remy cheat? You stupid. All right, that picture, yeah. I'm like, Remy, hold on. Let me say something. Because I got to keep it real. I got to keep it funky.
That shit was crazy.
First of all, okay, because Pat posted, uploaded that. He took it out her phone, I'm sure. But Remy, sis, what we doing? Why are you running around here taking photos with Easy by the Christmas tree background? I don't know if it was Chat GBT. I don't know. Remy, listen. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the whole I was married, I'm not married, I'm pretending I'm still married, but I'm going to see other people. I'm not a fan of none of that. I think Remy and Pap are playing themselves when it comes to that. It's like shit or get off the pot. Get a divorce or not, right? Because you're running around with this, you're running around with a Pap lookalike. That's what people are saying. And then he running around with Remy 2.0. She a stalker, a single black female. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do hairstyles and clothes or whatever like Remy. I don't know if they still want to be together. I don't know if they still want to be together. I don't know. But I know in the meantime, in the between time, somebody got to get Clarissa.
I mean, anybody in the comments, y'all watch Clarissa fight? Is she nice like that? Like,
yeah, she nice. I told you. Yeah, she nice. She can fight, but can she beat her? She's nice.
No, she can't beat Rollie. There's no way in the world she can beat Rollie. It's just impossible. And that's what Shannon was trying to tell her. It's impossible. I don't care if she is more skilled than him. Like I said, I don't know because I never watched her fight. Even if she is more skilled than him, he's going to hit her very hard.
Right. Right.
Like he's going to hit her dumb hard. And that's like, she's bugging. I don't even know why she would get on this. But again, I get it. I get the cocky boxer thing. I get it. Talk your shit, but don't get delusional.
Well, that's a fine line. It's a fine line between delusion and confidence. So you should be confident. I think every female, even Clarissa, right? If you got the skills, you got the skills, right? She can't knock anybody out because remember, she only has, with all those 18, she only has three knockouts.
Somebody
right?
said she haven't fought, Slanger says she haven't fought any real something. I'm not even going to
say it.
That's why she on top. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know women's boxing, so I don't know who is the real hitters, like who gets busy in women's boxing. I just never got into it.
You just know she ain't beating Rollie. I thought you was gonna look at some highlights before you did it live.
Now, let's be clear. She might whip my ass,
right?
Because I don't have those.
Well, you're not a trained boxer.
Boxing skills, yeah. But you're not whipping no professional male. Like, come on.
Yeah, come on. Oh my God, this is what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say, man. She's walking around with I think she got real life cojones. That's just men tested to stop. You know, the females with the whole, I can do anything, you can do better. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to like certain things, I know that we're trying to get this equality all across the board and women are, you know, like men. No, it's not true. You know what I'm saying? It's just not true. That's why a lot of you guys started complaining when they was putting men in women's sports. Because it's not the same.
It's not the same. And it ain't right.
So now he get in that in that ring. You know what I mean? And I don't think he is, but if he get in that, his Cuban ass, yeah, get in that damn ring and knock her damn neck all around. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like that's part of the reason she talks that shit, because even if they was to make it happen, it would be an exhibition fight, and it'd be all types of rules about what he can't do. So that's why I feel like I mean, again, in today's day and time, it's all about views and getting the money. They get money.
Well, because look at the situation with, Zala, I'm going to talk about it right now. Look at the situation with Peppa and Tretch's daughter, Egypt, right? Getting in that ring with that 2-time Olympian boxer.
That was foolish.
What was that? What are people doing out here?
I didn't know nothing about it, and then I seen my homeboy talking about it on here, as a matter of fact. And somebody said she got $2 million for that fight. So my thing is, for $2 million, I might let somebody. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Look. Oh, facts. Is that how much she got?
If she got $2 million, then I ain't mad at her.
I mean, but damn, your parents are Tretch and Peppa, sis. She can't pull out no money.
Yeah, I don't know if Tretch and Peppa got $2 million. I don't know if they money long like Train Smoke. I don't know if they still got money.
Peppa probably got $2 million.
Maybe, I don't know.
Peppa probably got $2 million.
I don't know what they doing. They've been
maybe liquid. You know, maybe not all liquid. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she got $2 million.
Well, she wanted her own. She wanted her own $2 million. Pep might got $2 million, but she ain't got $2 million to give her.
Oh, facts. Okay, now I'm not gonna sit here and disagree with that. I'm gonna go ahead and look up their net worth. I know you can't really get a real good or whatever. I want to see what the ballpark. Yeah, somebody said Slinger said Peppa got a little something. Yeah, Peppa. Peppa been everywhere.
You wouldn't have gotten a ring with that for $2 million?
Yeah, I would have gotten in the ring with her for $2 million.
Now, it's certain people, like I remember, like I wouldn't get, for $2 million, I'm not getting in the ring with like Mike Tyson in his prime. Because Mike fucking
No, I'm not getting in the ring because he
Mike
might.
Tyson
Yeah.
fucking around and hit me and kill me.
Yeah, brain damage.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I get in the ring from a female boxer. Yeah, I would.
Yeah, for $2 million.
I've been hit before.
I get in the ring with Rollie right now, tomorrow, for $2 million. No training, tomorrow. Me and Rollie. And I'm gonna try my best. I'm not gonna lay down. I'm gonna try.
I'll get in there. I get in there with Clarissa for $2 million. I'm just gonna run around the damn ring. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be like, what's the stipulations of this $2 million? You know what I'm saying? That's all I need to know. No, we're not bothering Rollie. No, Danny baby, you late. We're saying that Rollie gonna whip Clarissa's ass. We love Rollie.
He will hurt her. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But again, she knows that if they was to somehow manage to put something together, it obviously can't be an official fight. So it'll be an exhibition fight. And they be having contracts and rules. Like with Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Oh, Mike can't knock him out. Mike can't do. So if that would be the case with Rollie. They'll tell Rollie, you can't hit her but so hard. You can't hit her here. You can't knock her out.
Nah, but Mike Tyson played himself. Nah, he set Brooklyn back 10 points with that. Mike Tyson played himself.
It was disgusting. I was very disappointed.
Oh my God. You know what? Just with the whole Trump shit, then I said, Mike, damn, man, every dollar. Now that I wouldn't do. Now what Mike Tyson did for a coin, for a penny, I wouldn't do. I would not. I would not sully my legacy.
That's the only reason I was here, because he ruined his legacy with that.
You did. That took away any shred of legacy you had left, even though you was prancing around here playing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Putting your nuts on Jake Paul's neck at Trump. Fundraisers, you know what I'm saying? You still had a little shred because you was Mike Tyson and we didn't want to say goodbye to you just yet. But that shit, or was it the other way around? He had to fight and then he put his nuts. I don't know. Either way you look at it, those were 2 minutes. That was too much.
Yeah, nah, he I mean, again, I guess for a couple hours, it's a lot of things I'm gonna do, but it's a lot of things.
Slinger is wilding. Hold on.
There's a lot of things I'm not gonna do, man. I don't get it. So, but nowadays I feel like people do anything for money, man. It's no lines no more. They just if it's a check involved, they win it.
Yeah, damn. I mean, what will people do for? Let me tell you something. When I say shout out to Slinger, because Slinger, you were cracking me up in this day. He said he get in a ring with her and knock the Mario coins out of her ass.
It wouldn't it wouldn't even be good. It wouldn't even be fun to watch. That's right. It'd be like, come on, man. Like, that's why when I seen it, I was like, wait a minute. I had to watch it twice. I was like, did she just say that she knows I was like, this lady is out of control, man.
No, seriously out of control. I don't know. I don't have anything, more to add to it. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not the biggest Clarissa fan, like somebody said, personally. It's not her sport. It's not her physical. You know what I'm saying? Personally, I don't like her character. I don't like how she presents. I'm not a fan of her. But even if I felt like this was true, I would be like, yeah, Clarissa could take but Clarissa, come on, dogs. And here's the thing too. Stop running around here making a fool out of yourself. It's one thing that you want attention and you're going out there and you're saying stuff or whatever because you're trying to, draw attention. But then you start looking stupid and then nobody wants to keep on hearing from you because they have overkill of you and they're always watching you say something stupid. You know what I'm saying? This is not this is not WWE. This is not WWF. It's boxing. If you want women's boxing to be taken seriously, stop doing WWE, WWF type shit. He does. The face-offs be all...
Somebody said they don't know how Pat, where's she? I forgot who that was. She said, I don't know how Pat is putting up with her shenanigans. That's a whole nother thing. Like, I'm not really sure that they really in the type of relationship that they promoted, because I don't really be seeing them together like that. Like I seen a clip of her the other day where she was talking about how everybody always clown her because she always saying Pap is upstairs. Why the fuck he always upstairs? Why you don't ever come downstairs?
Pap came downstairs a couple of times, but Pap just making an appearance. Like I be trying to tell my people, I be like, y'all don't know nothing, no disrespect. You married. I love your wife. Shout out to your wife. Oh, and also shout out to your daughter who's celebrating her birthday. Happy birthday, Njari.
Yesterday was my daughter's 13th birthday.
Yeah, so she is a teenager today.
She's upstairs.
Okay, she's upstairs. She's upstairs. Happy birthday. Make sure she sees this part. Everybody put a birthday cake or something to say happy birthday to / Forgive My Brooklyn's daughter who's turning 13 today. But yeah, I don't I think she is falling in love with. I definitely think that maybe it was supposed to be. No, I think she always liked him because, as a matter of fact, text messages was revealed, and it said she was begging for his attention. He wasn't giving it to her.
I'm not gonna lie. From the outside looking in, it looked like she liked him a lot more than he liked her.
Okay, see, from a man. But when females say we hate him, we can't stand or whatever, but I'm glad more men are starting to say it. Because
but that's based on what they allow us to see. He don't really allow us to see nothing. It's her. It's all coming from her. And that's why it looks like she likes him a lot more than he likes her.
Because we seen it with him and Remy.
Yeah, we did. That's why I think something ain't right. I don't know if they just doing this for promotions, if they promoting her boxing career, his rap career. I don't know, because when
that's not what the text message was reading. It didn't give that. It gave that she really, really wanted Pat. You know.
Well, when him and Remy was together, we seen them. They was out. It was hashtag Black Love. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's going on with these two.
It's not real. They great pretenders. They is playing a part. I don't know what the part is. You know what I mean? I don't know who's supposed to or whatever. Now you're talking babies and all, she want a baby and stuff. Like, you can't be out here. You ever see the movie Acrimonious with Taraji P. Henson? Y'all watch Acrimonious, but it's a little, sometimes over the top. It's a Tyler Perry, so expect a Tyler Perry production. Yeah. Okay, but y'all just got to stop playing with people. And I'm not validating anything, but y'all got to stop playing with people's emotions out here. And you just don't see it. You know what I'm saying? You just don't see it. I don't see it. I wish I did, because she's young. You know what I'm saying? He's 17 years older than her. And I wish I did. And I wish that she took advice, but she was nasty from the start when people was really trying to really tell her, because people was rooting for her. She was from Flint, Michigan. We know the water's contaminated. We assume that it fucked up her brain just like lead do. You know what I mean? And so, impossible. What? I'm just trying to say, like, we was rooting for her.
Oh shit.
We was rooting for her. You know what I'm saying? Her possible CTE, possible on a spectrum or whatever. And I'm not even making people on the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to my grandson. Sure. But
Danny Baby says she don't have real friends. That's a good point. Who is her friend? Who do she be with?
That little stupid ass in the background that's always hyping her up. She be scraping the food off the fork, and the friend be like, "Ow!" One of them type. One of them like, "All right, they just hate us. They just don't like you." One of them.
Oh, she got one friend. She don't fuck with nobody else in the industry.
Pap's daughter is her friend's stepdaughter. Pap's daughter and her are the same age. I think that's her friend.
I'm not even commenting on her daughter, his daughter being the same age. I didn't know that. Are you serious?
Yes. And then wait, the daughter came and said, "We're not the same age." I'm sorry, bitch. You're a year apart. Shut the hell up. You know what I'm saying? Like, shut the hell up. Yes. So no, dead ass. I'm trying to tell you.
I didn't realize that he was that much older than her.
Yes. Pap just turned 48. Clarissa will be turning 31, I believe, on the 17th. So 17 years, because their birthdays is close together. She's supposed to be having a big soiree for him, March 28th or whatever. Ew. But Papoose is 17 years her senior. And never mind that, right? That means that, he was a teenage mother, I was a teenage mother, whatever. But she is friends with the daughter because, like, I don't know, she's trying to compete with Remy, because Remy, you know what I'm saying, used to always be everywhere with the daughter, but she just bought her like a Gucci ring, and the other, she calls her stepdaughter. They've been together for like over a year. So that's her stepdaughter. She bought her a Gucci ring, herself a Gucci ring. Papoose other Win Records artist a ring, and she was like, "These are my friends, my girls, you know what I'm saying?" Yeah. So her friend is the other one that's in with the con and the come up with Pat, which is his daughter.
Damn, Pat, man. I be trying to hold him down, man.
Nah, sometimes we gotta call these Brooklyn niggas. Don't do it. No, we're not gonna keep on giving Pat. We can't keep on giving passes to Pat, man. We gotta call a spade to spade. Her friend should not be her significant other's daughter. Damn, the con is on. They setting your ass up. Damn, I feel bad for her.
I don't know what they're doing on that side.
Yeah, see, you don't know. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why we was like, I get it. You a dude. You don't want to talk about the female aspect of it, but this is a little bit more than just. I think it's just a conversation for everybody, because females are saying it, but I just want more men to be like, damn, he doing her wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because the females, okay, you know, we could be considered haters. Why are we talking about it, mind our business? But when men who really care about our sisters out here and their mental health and everything else, because at the end of the day, I don't like her, but somebody else does. She's somebody's daughter, sister, cousin, whatever, right? And so, Dan, to be playing with females out like that, that's why I was saying acrimonious. Because females they're gonna do something. Hurting people
now, when
like that.
you say he doing who wrong? He doing Clarissa wrong?
Yeah, he don't like that girl. He's stringing her along for money.
It don't seem like it. But my thing is, Pop. Everybody keeps talking about he's stringing her along for money. Pop can't be that like broke. Like Pop. He gotta have a couple of dollars.
So how behind in the news about them argue? Like you didn't see like the porn receipts. You didn't see his tax debt. You didn't see him. That's why he was on Remy Ma's couch or whatever. Because Remy bought that house that they have, that mansion in Jersey, with her own cash money. Because I think around that time is when her and Pat or whatever stopped being together. So I think she knew that her and Pat wasn't going to be together. His name is no one that
she got more money than him. Like anybody that didn't, she obviously got more money than him. But
no idea, but. Remember, his money was being earned or whatever through being her manager, getting 20% from being her manager, and then she stopped. She stopped a couple. That's when the rift in their marriage came, when she didn't want him to be allegedly. The rift in the marriage came when Remy Ma didn't want him to be the manager anymore.
Damn, Pap, you ain't got nothing going on, man. Like, I mean, after K Slade died, I figured like, you know, Pat been around for a long time.
Yeah, shout out to Pat.
You ain't make no investments. You ain't got no businesses. You ain't got nothing going on.
That's why. But see, bro, that's why I made a video today. Then it's the same thing that when Remy's in jail and we keep on hearing this, Pat held her down, but not
All
like.
Right. I commented on that video. All right, we can't minimize the emotional support. When people say held her down, everybody always thinks money, and that's just dumb to me. Because in their situation, I would have never thought at no point that Pap had more money than Remy. Even though she wasn't I think she's become a bigger star since she got out than she was before she went in, but she still had more money than Pap. But I remember her saying something like he used to come see her every day. Like that means a lot to somebody. As somebody that did 14 years in prison, that emotional support is a lot. And it must have meant something to her because she came home to him.
No. Okay, and I'm glad that we're doing this live because I want to clarify that. When I say, that's why I said in there, I'm outside of that. I'm literally not even talking about that. That's why I said outside of that, because I don't want to minimize it, because I know that emotional support is huge. I'm not talking about that, right? I'm not talking about that because that was big. But Pap on interviews goes beyond that. Pap confuses people. We're not talking about the, you know what I'm saying, going to see her, right? This is what I want to say. You did not triple the wealth. You did not triple the wealth, but that's part of your home, right? So it's not about money. It's about, you know what I'm saying, can you get up off your ass while your wife is in jail, and can you hustle for this money like Keisha Kayor did for Gucci? You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? Are you gonna, when I get out of jail, whether you're a man or woman, I shouldn't come. If we was on top, I shouldn't come to any deplorable, any shit turned off. If you know what I'm saying, my son wasn't with you. You know, her mother had the son. So I'm saying, like, Pap should have been out there hustling. He a Brooklyn nigga. Why wasn't he out there hustling? So why did she come home to nothing? That's what the type of holding down I'm talking about.
Well, I don't know what he was doing. Maybe he was just trying to hustle. Maybe he fucked it up. He might have fucked that money up.
No, I just don't want to minimize, because I don't minimize, you know, the emotional support. Yeah. No. I do not want to take that.
So like, I may be wrong. So like when she came home, I felt like I feel like they got, I don't know how much money they got, but I feel like they capitalized off of their relationship. I felt like they capitalized off of the whole black love thing with the reality TV and all that.
But here's the thing. Who capitalized?
Well, I mean, they were together at the time, so I thought they were.
Yeah, but did they ask Pap to be on the show before Remy came home?
No, that's what I'm saying. That them as a couple, to me, from outside looking in, and I guess I'm not as heavily watching as heavily as some people, but to me, it looked like he put that together. The whole black love.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did.
And they, as a couple, they use that to generate, you know, X amount of dollars. I don't know how much, but.
Okay, I'll give you that. Sure. I'll give you, because just like I think is Pap also trying to put Clarissa onto Zeus Network, right? So one thing, yes, Pat said, you know, I won't do me, but I'll do my female so I can leech off the females. Right. So I will give Pat credit or whatever for saying we should go on Mona's show, even though it's a Remy Ma connection, right? It's a Remy Ma connection. And the reason why they're on the show is because of Remy.
Well, yeah, she's more popular than him. She's always been more popular than him.
But I'm not going to take away from the simple fact that he was like, okay, let's do this.
I'm sure there's people that didn't even know who Pap was before he got with Remy.
I don't know. I just think that she still would have been on the show and she still would have blew up though. No,
she was gonna do her numbers regardless.
Yeah, that's why I don't really say Pat Hilda. I don't. Yeah,
she was somebody. She was more popular than Pat before she went to jail. This is why we know Pat because we from Brooklyn, and again, Pat been around a long time, and people know Pat. You know, he was rapping with K-Slay and all that for years.
Right.
But I'm sure he wasn't internationally known, not as much as Remy.
Right.
She was going to come home, get with Joe, and do something.
Correct. Like she did all the way up.
She was definitely going to do that. But I don't know. Like I said,
and that's why I'm saying, right. Somebody said he's a good manager. Now that's what I'll say. I say that. So I don't want to downplay his support or whatever. But he was more of a manager than he was a husband. Just like he's being for Clarissa now.
Is he managing Clarissa?
No. But no, he's not managing Clarissa. She says that's not her manager, but I don't know who her manager is because somebody pointed her man. I don't know if her manager is Papoose' daughter, or I don't know. I mean, so she's down with Salida Promotions and Win Records, so a record company that Papoose is an executive for. Does is her record company?
Now, is people in the comments talking about, you know, he said he wrote her raps and that's cap. They don't believe that. Now, my thing is this. What anybody can admit about Papoose is the boy can rap his ass off. There's no getting around that.
Oh, Remy can't rap like Pat now. We ain't gonna sit there.
There's no way I'm gonna believe that they were together in a relationship and he'd help her with her.
I'm going to say this. Hold on. I'm going to say this.
That would be foolish of her not to utilize
Hold on. I'm going to say this. There has been conversation between the both. And do I feel like, yes, people, I'm glad we're bringing this up too before I get up out of here. People got to understand that, yes, as a married couple, y'all both nice or whatever, yeah, you're going to ping pong ideas off each other.
You have to.
Right, you have to. I'm not doubting. I'm going to make a video about that. I don't doubt that he gave her information, even though they have, like Remy has said repeatedly, she doesn't actually like, she feels like rap, Pat rhymes like the, rock hymns and all of that. She don't really like old school rap or like that. So she don't really like the way that Pat rhymes. You know what I'm saying?
He's better than Joe. He's nicer than Joe.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. But she's more of a, her favorite rapper is Mace and stuff like that. So the reason why I'm saying that, and she's intelligent and everything else, I'm trying to say that I feel like he does, because he's a great pretender. Did he assist in maybe a line or two? Yeah, but to say you wrote 90% of her rhymes, no, you did not.
I don't know. He said that. He said he wrote 90%.
He said 90%.
No, I don't believe that. I believe he helped her, but I don't believe he wrote 90%.
90% of Remy, somebody who wrote Annie Up, bitch, run that or whatever, don't need help from Pat to make no damn song. Okay. Now, did he help her? Because I'm sitting up there, whatever. Maybe I'm like, I'm listening. I'm like, oh, babe, put this line in. You know what I'm saying? You got 16 bars, and maybe you helped with 2. You wrote my shit.
Yeah, now that's a little extra. 90% of her rhymes is extra. I don't.
He said 90% of her rhymes.
Nah, I don't believe that.
See,
out of control.
That's why I got to bring you. Okay, we're gonna have to do more lives because clearly you got to be in the know.
I gotta start. Yeah, I don't be in the know. I be out the loop, man. I gotta get in the loop.
Okay, well, we're gonna get you in the loop. We're gonna get you caught up. But in the meantime, in between time, y'all, listen, follow Auntie, aka Rod Diggs. Follow my brother from another. Forgive my Brooklyn. You talk about your own stuff.
Yeah, go follow me at Forgive My Brooklyn on TikTok and YouTube. You ain't get what's up with your YouTube? You doing the YouTube?
YouTube coming, y'all. YouTube coming.
Well, go right now and follow me at Forgive My Brooklyn I'm over there, and maybe y'all can help get me back in the loop. 'Cause I'm out the loop.
Yes. So let's get bro back in the loop. And Slinger said, go ahead and follow him. So if you see Slinger anywhere in the comment section or whatever, please be sure to follow Slinger. Slinger, since you want people to follow you, make sure you follow and Forgive My Brooklyn, and make sure you following Auntie, aka Rod Diggs. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Be sure to tune in
I'll
tonight.
follow back. Everybody that follows me, I'll follow back.
I tried, but they stopped me, y'all. They be like, "Oh, you can't follow so many people back to back." I be trying.
Yeah, you gotta. Sometimes you gotta come back and do it the next day.
Then they be trying to be like, "Okay, you need a break." You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But anyway, listen, we're out of here because I have to. Now, listen, I'm gonna be in the studio with the Rec Boys live at 7:00. So follow them on all streaming platforms. In the studio with the Rec Boys, Auntie, aka Rod Diggs, will be on there tonight at 7:00. Atu, my brother, thank you for coming on. We gotta do more of these. We lit. We was lit in here.
Yeah, absolutely.
I ain't see a whole bunch of gifts y'all was giving us.
We should have did this. We should have went live when we was in DC. We was too busy partying and shit.
We couldn't have done that. We do, but the next time when we link up or whatever, we gonna go ahead and go live together. Thank you guys for tuning in. Just like now, before I get up out of here, I don't want to delete the live. How do I save the live, y'all?
I think if the last time I went live, I think at the end of it, when you go over, it asks you if you want to save it.
So
when you stop it, I think if I recall correctly, when you stop it, it says, do you want to save it? And then you got to go to like the settings and all that, and you can download it.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Danny, baby. The first gift they've ever sent. Thank you so much.
You got a couple of gifts throughout this.
I was being funny. I don't want these people don't have to pay me their money. I mean, y'all can. I ain't gonna deny it, but they don't have to.
Turn it down.
I ain't stupid, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, all right, but you know what I'm saying? But no, okay. Thank you, Danny, baby. I mean, for it to be your first time slinging, we said, B, you go. Let's get to 10K likes. Right, let's get to 10K likes, all of that. All right, y'all, we up out of here.
9.5. You about to be there in a minute.
Oh, he had 9.5?
Yeah, you had 9,000, 9.5 on likes.
Oh, this is what we're saying. Oh, he's saying, okay, so you say, we got that 10K.
Yeah, let's get to 10K, yo. There you go, 10K. That look real quick.
Oh, wow. What does that number
I need this type of support. I need this love. I'm loving the love that you give.
Wait, what's that? But what's that number and what's this number, y'all? There's 73 here, but it says 10.8K there.
Yeah,
Let me know.
70? What is that 70?
Somebody told me before.
That's
somebody said they can't find it on the Rec Boys. In the studio with the Rec Boys, or it could be Rec Boys. Oh my God, they was in here. I think they left. In the studio with the Rec Boys. That's all I can say. That's what it is. They stream to all streaming platforms, definitely on Facebook, definitely on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. They even come on. They can talk about all of that. But yeah, in the studio with the Rec Boys.
We gonna find it.
Okay, make sure y'all find it. I'm gonna be on there, and sometimes I'll be having to set them straight. Not so much to half of them. One of them damn in the studio with always got to gather. I always got to get this ass together. But those are my brothers, though. I love them, but you know how you got to do with your brothers sometimes. Who is on YouTube? Who are you asking? If Forgive My Brooklyn is on YouTube. I will be on you. I will be on YouTube. I'm coming to YouTube.
I'm over there. Follow me here on TikTok and on YouTube.
But go follow me. I just haven't even posted yet, but you can still follow my page and follow his page too, okay? So somebody gonna tell me, or did somebody tell me already, what does this number here, before I get up out of here, what does this number mean and what does this number mean? This is how many people are in here now, and this is how many people peeked in.
When I click the 73, it says top viewers. I don't know what that means.
Oh, somebody said how many likes versus how many viewers. Oh, that's why he said, I'm stupid. That's why he said get to 10K likes.
Yeah, I knew that.
That's how many people like this?
You had 12.4K likes.
Oh, let me see. 12.5. What? Oh, that is so nice. And then this is the number, how many people are live inside here now, right?
All right. I guess so. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Okay, now I know. Listen, I told y'all I just turned 50. All right, come on now, perimenopause. They say I'm trying to keep it together. You don't see right here. I'm sweating and carrying on. I gotta go. I'm in perimenopause.
I gotta come on here. I'm gonna bring Shawnee on here one day. We gotta do, all three of us gotta do a live.
Okay, we'll do Harlem for a night. We'll do Harlem.
Talk about the perimenopause and all that.
We'll do the perimenopause crew.
All right, yo, go ahead, man. Get ready for your other joint.
All right, you guys, be sure tune in. Make sure in the studio with the Rec Boys, 7:00 p.m. See y'all tonight. All right. I hope I can save this. Hold on.
Later.